Hi everyone. So today we're going to talk about responsiveness. Okay, so what is responsiveness? To understand this, I always prefer to be a bit more practical. So we are going to go to this site. Let's get the site here. Let's get refactory. Refactory. Okay, so you're going to go to that site here. And now remember, people access these sites. They can access it on their phones, they can use their tabs, they can also use a laptop. What is responsiveness? Responsiveness is when this whole thing, the UI, user interface, makes sense on a wider screen as well as on a smaller screen or a different size screen. How do we do that? We're going to look at, this is a wide screen. You're seeing this word here. This is how it's flowing. How does it look like on a smaller screen? So you're going to right click, inspect. Okay, now we are assuming that this is a screen of a tab. On a tab, it's going to look like that. Okay, and on a phone, it's going to look like that. You see, on a phone, it's looking like that. However, this page is not very responsive. We always discourage this habit of scrolling to the left and to the right. It is not right. You should only scroll up and down, but not to the left and to the right. However, if you look at this picture here, when you're on a wider screen, it was wide, okay? On a smaller screen, it is smaller. It's not as wide as it was on a wider screen. Seeing that guy's face, it keeps on reducing. It's not as wide as it was before, okay? So we are going to try out with an image. All right, so let's go to our work here. We are going to add an image to our page. So you come here, put an img tag, okay? Why is it in caps? img. Okay, and now in the src we are going to put this image. It's called littlechild.png. So you come here and type it. As you're typing, it comes, and in the alt you're going to put what do you want to see in case this image doesn't show up or someone deleted it from your folder. Maybe I want to see image of a little child. Okay, now we are going to look at this picture. We are going to run it, and I want you to see the differences. Okay, open with live server. This is how the picture looks on a wider screen. This is not right. This picture is on such a big screen and it's just looking like this. So what do we do? If you want it to be responsive, you come here and you say width. Give it a width attribute, width. And then maybe you can say 100%. Okay, you saved your work. And then you come here and refresh. Not there. You see, now this is a width of 100%. Okay, it doesn't look so neat, but this is how it is. Now when you inspect, when the screen gets smaller, this picture is getting smaller. Look at this. We are making the picture smaller and the picture is reducing. When the screen is wide, the picture is increasing also in width, in size. Okay, so this is what responsiveness is all about. If we had put, let's say 50px. Okay, let's put maybe 50px. Save our work. Come back to the page. This is going to be 50px. Whether the screen is wide or small, it's going to be constantly 50px. But if you put in percentages, it would be the percentage of this screen. You get it? It will be the percentage of the screen. Now that is how you can do a responsive image. How about a responsive page? So next we're going to cover how can we do so with a responsive image, put the width in percentages. And then instead of pixels, if you put in pixels, they are constant percentages. It is basically the percentage of this page. If you say 100%, you'll cover the entire page at all times, whether the screen is big or small. Thank you very much. That is it about the responsive image. Now we're going to look at responsive entire page. How do we do that?